I'm Peace. Hi, I'm Peace from the Perfect Peace. This is a video. Yeah, it is. You clicked on it. Was it fun?
He's a working boy. He worked today. For the first time, he's a little tired.
You did click on it, right? Anyway, we're continuing. 5 movies.
Yes, last week we did 5 binge-worthy TV shows. And I will put links down below for Pieces and Princesses picks for those binge-worthy TV shows for 2018 summer. And they decided they wanted to do 5 movies or movie series that they think are totally necessary for the summer. Whether, I think most of these, Peace said he wanted to watch this summer, so he hasn't necessarily seen them, but he really wants to.
Well, I've seen some of them.
Princess did her video, and I'll put the link to that. It's going to be full of links down below in the description, so you can see what Princess's thoughts are on movies that must be watched this summer. And I will do one as well, and there'll be links down there. So, like, all the links.
There's also going to be a link to your law.
Social media?
Sure.
Social media links are going to be down below as well. You can join us on Facebook and on Twitter. We originated on Facebook, so there's, that's where most of our story goes, and that in Twitter now. So if you like what you see and want to know us a little bit better, see what's going on in our day-to-day lives, spread some autism awareness, please click on through to those, and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter.
Yay.
But what you really came for is the movies.
Actual content.
Actual content. Pieces top 5 picks for must-see movies during the summer of 2018. Number 1.
This summer in a movie near you. Not Deadpool. This is in no specific order, by the way.
Yes.
This isn't like,
we don't like doing orders because then it just makes the whole thing far more stressful when you have to try and rate them and whatever.
I hate figuring out what I like.
Choice number 1.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Pairs. I haven't seen all of them, but I really like the first 2.
And you were watching them with me and Dad. We decided to watch them together as a family and spend time, well, not as a family, but the 3 of us, and spend time together doing that. So why is this something you want to continue, and what is it that you're like, I have to watch them this summer?
I like pirates, not normal pirates. Normal pirates aren't like Pirates of the Caribbean pirates. They're just...
You just like Jack, don't even lie.
I love Jack. He's the best. I reference him a lot. And he's really just a terrible person, like, honestly, in a way.
No, he's not!
Okay, he's not a terrible person. He makes a lot of bad decisions.
He's not, yeah, he doesn't make the best decision, and he's not the most moral, ethical. Ethical is probably a better word for him.
I don't know. This is a side tangent. But I like Jack Sparrow because he is unethical in the sense that, like, every other pirate has a sword, and that's what they're cutting people up with. Like, Jack is most likely in the corner with, like, some plastic tube that he's, like, bonking him over the head with. Like, he doesn't make sense. He never will. He's drunk. He doesn't know what's happening.
Maybe he's not drunk. Maybe he's just mentally ill.
All 3.
Moving on.
Fast and...
Number 2.
You misspelled Furious.
I told you I wasn't trying to spell. I was just trying to write. We have, in a previous video, Peace said he wanted cue cards. And so, because Princess and Peace were both like, I forgot what I was going to say all week. We have cue cards. I'll take pictures. But we have cue cards that are just really like, these are the points you wanted to make, go from there. So that they can't look at me and say they forgot what number 2 was. That's what he's referring to, my terrible misspellings that I wasn't even trying. I was just scribbling down things. So, anyways, pick number 2.
Fast and Furious, not because racing. I don't care about cars. I never will. Except that one, what's his name? Jeez.
Twinkie in the 3rd one. He had the green car. Ladies and gentlemen, Peace found a green car he likes. Imagine that.
No, it's a Hulk-themed car. I want that so bad. Like, I want to see the picture of that on set. Because, like, they had to make that. And I want to know the process of making that. Like, is it, like... just put a picture or something. Can you edit these videos? Can you, like, edit a picture into this part of that
I'm
car?
not that good yet. At some point, I hope to be able to be that magical, but I'm not.
Cool. I just really like that car.
Well, me and you were watching Fast and Furious, and there was a reason for it. I don't remember why, but it was topics of conversations, and not just because of similar names.
No, it was because of similar names.
But it wasn't just that. And we decided you were old enough to see a bunch of poorly clad girls, because it's not about the girls, it's about the racing. So, but it's not even really about the racing, it's about the relationship.
The story.
Right. So, okay. Number 3.
Scott Pilgrim. I became obsessed with the books, specifically. And, like, Scott Pilgrim is a character that, for some reason, I relate to a lot. Also...
Okay, so who is Scott Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim is... They're gonna think it's inaccurate, but...
Scott Pilgrim is a character in a graphic novel.
Yeah, he's a character in a graphic novel. He's like 25. Not 25, 23, 24.
Early 20s.
Early 20s. And he's in Canada. And
Canada, because we know how to talk, right?
He's just figuring out life. And he's very awkward. I swear to... Like, if you have seen the movie... I don't even know if it portrays in the movie yet. If you have read the books, you will understand that I fully suspect he has autism. Like,
no. Okay. But what is it about him that appealed to you first? It wasn't the autism, because you didn't know that was like a thing that he reminded you of. He lives?
He lives... What?
In a...
video game. Right? Yeah.
I think so. You read the books.
Yeah, he lives in this really weird world. Like, the humor in the book is really funny, but they realize they're in a book, but their life also functions like a video game.
So, anyway, so then there was a movie that was made. There was a video game. The video game has been pulled off the shelves. It is no longer a thing.
It's gonna come back, I swear.
But it has been made into a movie. He saw the movie, his friend then later let him the books. He fell in love with the books and decided he needed to watch the movie because he doesn't feel as if he appreciates the movie nearly as much as he should have.
All I remember from the movie is the scene where the ninja girl flies overhead. The ninja chick from when Ramona.
I don't know. It totally wasn't my movie, so I kind of felt like I was losing brain. Not as much as others on your list, but anyways.
I'll have you know.
Number 4.
Austin Powers.
That's where all my brain cells went to.
Yeah. Mom hates that movie.
It's not my style. I am not so stupid. It's funny. I'm not over the top obnoxious. Funny. That is not how my world. That is not how my world works. I watch those movies and I literally feel like I have become stupider for them.
It's not so stupid. It's funny. It is witty, but not your kind of witty. Yours.
Yeah, it's just not my style.
Yours is a lot more intellectual. This one's like funny jabs at different things.
Yeah, it's like your friend was over here and was like was like Dumb and Dumber. I do not watch that. That's another one that literally it's the first movie I've ever come across that I literally walk away feeling like I am stupider than I was when I walked in. And let me tell you, I do not have enough brain cells to waste on those things.
I mean, you do.
I don't. Anyways, Austin Powers. Do you watch them with Dad? Do you want to watch them again? Why? Do you want to watch them again?
They're really funny, and the sense of humor is, I don't know, it's weird.
It's more your style than mine.
Yeah. Well, my sense of humor, this is a side tangent. This is going to be a long video.
It is. We're already at 9:35, 6, 7.
8. I have, like, every style, like, every sense of humor. Like, I like most senses of humor. You
don't like mine? You think mine's too subtle? Like, when I turn on, like, Gilmore Girls, when I turn on, like, Gilmore Girls and stuff, I'm like, isn't that funny? And, like, I don't get it. It's too subtle. I don't want humor that makes me work for it. And I'm like,
That's not true. I
But-
do like subtle humor. I do like subtle humor when I'm understand the reference, and that's my issue with Gilmore Girls. Is that it's like they're like referencing some actor, and you're like, "Huh, isn't that funny?" They joke about his teeth, and I was like, "Who is this man?"
No, joke about teeth.
Oh. He said that still like teeth are no laughing matter.
Anyways, pick number 5.
Deadpool 2 or Deadpool 1, both. Deadpool is also really.
Well, the second one's out in the theaters, or it was out in the theaters. So I think, like, totally, I'm all for watching the movie, like the first one first, and then going to see the second one. Be in the mind frame.
Yeah.
Be able to make the connections. Understand the references to each other. The people who walk on, and you're like, I think I should know you, but I don't know who you are. Oh, so you get that when you watch them all.
Yeah. I watched Deadpool 1 because I liked Deadpool previously. I didn't like him as much as I did after watching that movie.
Yeah, that you really, really like that movie. And see, I liked Deadpool, although
It's
I thought it was a little over the top, so not family friendly. So not family friendly.
Let kids look at the cover of that case. Not because there's anything on it, but they will immediately know every cuss word in the world.
Oh, really? Is it that bad?
I mean, no, but it doesn't cuss. It's just constantly referencing, like, sex, drugs, alcoholism, middle fingers.
Yeah, so I'm a great mom because I'll let you watch it.
Well,
Somebody really said, like, that you're a irresponsible parent if you send your kids, it was on YouTube, if you let your kids watch Deadpool. And I was like, my kid watches Deadpool, and I used your YouTube. And they were like, oh, no, that's different. He's older. But they were talking about, like, Princess's age or something, you know, going there. And I'm like, yeah, that's not my parenting technique.
my thing is...
I'm not saying you're a bad parent if you let your kid watch Deadpool. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there's different parenting techniques. And my princess is not watching Deadpool.
You can let your kid watch a lot of movies as long as you make sure that kid understands if dude gets shot in movie, you don't shoot dude. If dude cusses in movie, don't go over the top. Like, gradual, like, start off with...
It goes back to there's a conversation. You have conversations about these movies. Like, we have conversations about Fast and Furious. That you don't drive around like that. That you don't treat people like that. Whatever. Like, we have these conversations.
You don't throw your perfectly good clothes into the air so they may be wasted. It's probably what bothers me most about the races. Like when the girls like, the race started.
Oh, yeah. Woo, bro. Yeah, Okay, you have honorable mentions.
That's Avengers.
Avengers, yeah. You're way behind on the Avenger world.
I need to watch Infinity War, and I've avoided spoilers thus far, somehow.
So let's not ruin that for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so your honorable mention is the Avengers whole world.
Yeah, all of it. They're really good.
Okay. So those are your picks?
Yes.
We already shamelessly plugged ourselves up one end down the other at the beginning of this video. So I don't think we need to tell them what to do and where to click and what to ring. Because we done did that. So, you know, what to do, where to click, what to ring. And on that note...
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Don't ever